This is Jordan Tower with JTNEWS. Well, I'm going to just summarize all the news since there's just a little bits and pieces today. So, first story. Bobby Shmurda GS9 associate gets sentenced to 117 years in prison. He reportedly told the judge to suck his dick. And he told the judge to go fuck himself. I would have done the same thing too if you gave me 117 years. Nobody even lives that long. Well, anyways, most devastating sentence received by any GS9 members arrested in more than 2 years was handed down to Bobby Shmurda's associate Santino Boderick. On Wednesday, January 18th, Boderick, who was convicted of 23 counts of conspiracy to commit murder, attempt murder in second degree, and number of criminal assault and weapon charges back in November, was given 117 to 130 years. That's crazy. This guy was a real savage out here. He said forensics results helped identify Boderick as a shooter in 3 out of 4 incidents of gun violence after investigators were able to place him on the scene between January 2013 and December 2014. He remained jailed along with 14 other members of the Brooklyn group, who law enforcement say acted with their Crip affiliates until prosecutors began to knock them one by one early in 2016. Jeez. Back in May, Rashid Rasha received 98-year sentence before Alex A. Rod Candon was hit with 53 years. Jeez, they're giving these guys like more than football numbers in some cases. But Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy Rebel, they got like 7 years total. I think they have 2 years in. 5 years they should be out. So that's good news for them. They get a chance to rehabilitate their life. Then you got Floyd. The next story, you got Floyd to Conor McGregor. Before you ask for $25 million, be worth more than $25 million. Because he posted up the net worth, you know, and this is just calculated stuff, but it says Conor McGregor's only worth $2.5 million. Floyd Mayweather's worth $650 million. Floyd Mayweather said, basically, you got the 2 and the 5 right, but it says 2.5, not 25. And so you have some nerve coming to me, asking me for $25 million, and we're even, you know, because they're not even. Okay, Floyd Mayweather is undefeated, 49-0, and even Dana White had to give it up to that, like, you know. Going back, okay, the next story, we got Judge reverse, you know, we all know this, the judge reversed Taxstone's bail after eyewitnesses came forward, you know, to protect eyewitness. Now, this is all speculation. They're saying that some witnesses that came forward is the person that sold the gun, the person that delivered the gun, and the person that handed the gun to Taxstone. So I'm not even going to speculate on that, but that's spooky. So he's got a lot of people willing to testify against him, and that's not good. Mike Pence had a gay party outside of his home the other night because, you know, he's been vocal about how he doesn't like gays and stuff. So the LGBT community marched to his home and had a little party outside. That was funny. Salute to them for standing for what they believe in. Then you got Chrisette Michele. She's getting a lot of flack today because she agreed to perform at the inauguration. And she posted up an open letter with quotes in it from like Martin Luther King and stuff like that inside of it. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. I know some people are upset about it, but he's going to be the president, and it's better to work with the person in power than to work against them, you know, because you got to make him work for you. He is a servant of the country now, okay? Like he's providing a service, so you got to make him work for you. Yes, he has said racist things, and I don't agree with everything either, you know, but right at this point, let's fix some things that are wrong, like police brutality and the police targeting minorities. We need help with that. So she wrote a letter. She said, we can't be president if we're silent. And that's true. You gotta be there to have conversations, open conversations with the president. She said, and then she did a quote, my heart is broken for our country, for the hopes of our children, for the fights of those who came before us. I cry at the thought that Black history, American history, might be in vain. This country has had great moments. God has shined His light upon us. Today I hope that great moments begin in peaceful and progressive conversation. I am willing to be a bridge. I don't mind these stones. If they allow me to be a voice for the voiceless, I am here. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Our lives begin to end the days we become silent about what matters." Sorry, I'm having trouble reading because it's like some script. I am here representing you because this is what matters. Chrisette Michele. No political genius. So she's being unpolitical about it, but she's leaving the bridge open to have conversation. Well, Spike Lee, being Spike Lee, has to take advantage of the news, and he says, "I will not use Chrisette Michele's music in my Netflix series." So he's making a stand. Then someone said something funny. Oh yeah, Steve Harvey came forward and said he was upset about the backlash with Trump. Meek Mill denies taking Nicki Minaj's ring back because he had a picture with her, and he had a picture with a ring on his finger. It looks just like Nicki's ring, but I doubt that he would take a ring back. I don't think he's that corny. He wouldn't do that. And I think this is basically a wrap-up of the news. You got Fat Joe signing a management deal with Rock Nation. They're signing everybody over there. He's signing all his enemies. Or past enemies. That's about it. And we'll do another Daily Hip Hop Live later on tonight. So anyways, hope you guys are having a great day. This is a quick wrap-up of the news for today. And we will go from here. This is Jordan Tower, reporting news as much as possible, daily.
Jordan Tower Films. Jordan Tower Films.